Hey, kia ora, Helen Brahms here, day 6 on Helen's Adventures. Coming to you live from, where am I? I don't know, Wilderness Lakes in Menifee camping ground. Very tired today. Slept pretty good last night. I woke up this morning naturally, which was awesome. Even though I was sleeping on a really old mattress, it turned out the mattress that was on the bed here was the original mattress, so the thing's like 13 years old. But I actually managed to get a pretty good night's sleep. And there go the crows again. And I was laying there and I was enjoying the peace and quiet that you get when you're staying in a camping ground. It was at that hour of the morning, at 5 o'clock in the morning, it's all peaceful and quiet, and it was just magical, and it reminded me why I so loved camping when I was growing up as a kid when we would go camping. But then all of a sudden, like about 10 minutes later, this duck somewhere near my RV starts quacking. And then this goose somewhere away starts honking back at him. And they're going backwards and forwards, the same number of quacks, the same number of honks, backwards and forwards for like about 10-15 minutes. Then there's a crows in the trees right above my where my bed is. They start crowing. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I thought anybody trying to sleep is not going to be able to sleep through this. But so surprisingly enough, on a really old mattress, I got a good night's sleep. So I woke up refreshed this morning and energized. And then down came the rain, and it came down. And all of a sudden, and I figured, well, time to get up, get moving, have some breakfast. And so I'm doing that, and I start hearing this drip, drip, drip. And I'm like, oh crap. So I traced it down, and it was coming through one corner of the skylight in the shower. And I thought, okay, so it means I've got to get some sealer, get up there, and which means I've got to buy a ladder to get on the roof, because the ladder to get onto the roof starts quite high. I mean, for me, it's like chest high. There's no way I can even get my foot up there, so I'd have to get a ladder to get on the ladder. Crazy as that sounds. And so I figured, well, I'm going to have to wait for it to stop raining. So on and off all day, it's been downpour of rain and then stop, and then a downpour of rain and then stop. And I got soaked like 3 times today. So I had a blast out in the rain, dancing. People looked at me like I was nuts, but get with the program. If it's raining, Helen will be dancing. If there's thunder and lightning, Helen will not be dancing outside in the rain. And then got some work done this morning, so that was good, getting back into the routine of work. And then I had to take the RV to the mattress place so that we could switch out the mattress for the new mattress, and discovered that we know that I know there's an understorage compartment underneath the bed. It's a great place that they put storage there. The problem was, as we're taking the old mattress off, it kept lifting up. The little hydraulic hinges in there kept pushing the bed up, making it difficult for us to get the mattress out. But in less than 5 minutes, we had the mattress out and the new mattress in. But the new mattress barely, and we figured out the weight of the mattress is what was keeping the compartment closed. And this new mattress barely is heavy enough to stop the mattress, the door from opening. So it's quite amusing, because by the time I got home, got back to the camping ground with the RV and got reparked again, I walked into the bedroom and the compartment was open, and I'm just like, oh, this is not going to be good. So I'm going to figure out how to put a catch on there. But then I thought, you know what? I've got enough other stuff to do. My parents are coming over in July, so it's going to go on the daddy-do list. It can wait till then. I can work with it till then. So it's on the daddy-do list, because I know my dad likes to have things to do when he comes over. And if I don't have a list for him, he will create one. So got that done, and then thought, okay, I need to go shopping. I also knew that my pots had arrived. I'd ordered these pots. It's a magma set, and it's all nesting, so the handles actually come off and it goes into quite a small area. So I'm going to take you over here and show you my new pots. So this here is my new pots. Here's the handles, got a bungee cord holding it. This is a saute pan. This is a Dutch oven. This can be turned upside down and used as a lid for the Dutch oven. Under here is a lid for the Dutch oven. Then there is a lid that fits the 3 pots that are inside, and then a colander is in there as well. So it only takes up this 12 by 12 inch square area, which makes it easy, because it can fit into one of the cupboards here, and that's the amount of space it takes up. And it gives me a Dutch oven, a saute pan, 3 pots, and a colander. So that's pretty cool. And then I stopped off at Target, because when I went to Walmart last night, they didn't have the plates that I liked, and I found these gorgeous plates, which are actually made by Corning. It's a It's made by Corning, and they actually make these plates, cups, and mugs that are non-breakable and non-chippable, and that sort of. And what was really funny is that my friend Debbie Bloom had told me about them, and so I sent her a message saying, "Are these the ones that you're telling me about?" And she said yes. And I said, "Well, they've got them on sale at Target right now, 15% off." And I said, "And this is the set that I've chosen." So I sent her a picture of the box, and she comes back with ha 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 on it. And I'm like, "What's so funny?" Then she sends me back a picture of what's in her cupboard. My set's in her cupboard. So she kind of thought it was funny. I said, "Well, great minds." So I got that done. As I'm leaving Target, there's all these people standing around the doorway, and I'm like, what on earth are they standing around for? I look outside. It is pouring down with rain, and they're waiting for this rain to stop. Me, I just wend my cart between everybody and just walk straight out to my car. And my car wasn't that far from the door, but that was okay. I figured when I get the tailgate up, it'll be easier. I can shelter a little bit. For some reason, the tailgate came up. That provided me no shelter whatsoever. So I quickly just get everything, just threw it into the car, got rid of the cart and got in the car. I was drenched. Right? My glasses, I couldn't see anything because it was all covered in rain, and it was awesome. Absolutely loved it. Put the heat on in the car to help dry me out a little bit. And then where did I go after that? Then I had to go get groceries. I had to get some food. I've got no food in the RV, so I needed food. So I went to the supermarket to get food. I'm walking into the supermarket, it starts raining again. I'm like, okay, we'll just get wet again. Get my grocery shopping done. I get back out to the car. Oh no, hang on. Sorry, when I bought the RV home, that was the other time. When I bought the RV back, I went out to connect the power and the water and the sewer up, and I got the power and the water connected in downpour. It was pouring down with rain. I figured, I'm not figuring out the sewer thing right now. That can wait till the rain stops. So that was the second time I got drenched. Oh, actually, the first time I got drenched. Second time was Target. Third time I'm coming out to the car with the groceries and putting the last of the groceries in the car and getting rid of the cart as the heavens open up yet again. So I got drenched again. I'm like, oh, I'm loving this. It was great. It was refreshing. It woke me up. Got back here, got all the food put away. So I now have a full fridge, a full freezer. I got my plates. I got my cutlery last night. So I'm starting to feel like this is more homey and good. And that leak that I had this morning in the shower has not appeared since. It was just that one time. But I'm still in the final where they're going to get up there and reseal, get some find out what sealer I have to put around the top and do that, and get that sealed up so it doesn't happen again. But it's never leaked again. No other drips, so everything's all bone dry and everything inside here. And it's starting to look good. And one of the other things that arrived for me today, which I am super excited about, is this book here. 50 States, 5,000 Ideas. So you know how I keep asking you guys about ideas of what is there to see in your area that is unique to your area, that is nowhere else, that not a lot of tourists may know about anything. And so I've got this book I'm going to start looking through, and I need your ideas because I also got myself a composition book, and this one has 100 pages in. So I figured 2 pages per state. Let's see how, and it's not the little size, it's the big size. So 2 pages per state, and so every time you guys give me ideas, I'm going to go into your state page, I'm going to write that idea in there. So let's see which state can fill up the quickest. That's my challenge for you for tonight. So it's not raining right now. The clouds are still pretty dark outside. Not much of a sunset. This is the slither of light between the dark clouds and the horizon out there. But it's been a good day, got a lot done. Tomorrow it'll be getting some more work done. I do have to go via the mail place again because I know I've got packages coming in again. But then a lot of tomorrow morning will be work, and then tomorrow afternoon I'll go over and get the mail and then start doing some more unpacking. I haven't done any unpacking today. I've still got to make my bed. I left the mattress. I just put the mattress on there and left it there today so it could air out. So I've still got to make it so I can sleep on it. So that's one task I have to do for tonight. So that's day 6. It was a very wet day. I got drenched. I got soaked. I got to drive the RV again today. Some of the names that have been coming up is Sparkles. Another one is my mum and dad suggested like Tiki Tour. So that could be another one. The Tiki Mobile, because in New Zealand, if you just go for a drive, just wandering around in the car and all that, we call it a Tiki Tour. So maybe we could do a Tiki. We could call it Tiki. My mum said find an English word and then put it into Maori, so I could do that too. So lots of ideas are starting to come in, and A few people are liking sparkles. And I actually came up with sparkles yesterday when I was picking up the RV, and I said to Matt, I says, thinking of calling it sparkles. And I thought he said no. And I said, oh, you don't like sparkles? He said, no, I didn't say no. I said, oh. I said, oh, it sounded like you said no. So that was kind of fun. But still looking for a name for this vehicle. Not really sure what suits it right now. I'm trying to get the feel of it, but it's not being very talkative to me as to what it wants to be called. So suggestions are still welcome. Suggestions for places to go are welcome. Things to see and do are very, very welcome. So we can fill up. I want to fill this book up with ideas. Okay. I want, 2 pages per state. How difficult can that be to fill up? Let's see. Let's see which state gets the most in there the quickest. So give me your ideas and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, so, and if you don't know, and some people have said to me, sent me private, I don't really know what's in my area, but I would love to see if you came and visited. And I'm like thinking, why not take a staycation? One thing I was pushing a few years ago was taking a staycation and going out and finding out what is in your area. If you had people coming into the area, and they want to see the area, what do you take them to see and do? Do you just take them to the local museums? Do you take them to the local tourist attractions? What do you take them to see and do? What is there in your area? Some people have no clue what's in their own backyard. Seriously. I mean, I've talked to some people and I'm like, and I found this out when I was in Milwaukee for a weekend, and I got in the car with the Uber driver, and I knew I had a free day while I was going to be there. And I said to actually it was Lyft. And I said to the Lyft driver, I said, what is there that's really cool to see here in Milwaukee? I've said, I've got a full day on Sunday where I've to go out and sightsee. What should I go see? And he's like, oh, I don't know. And then I got another Lyft driver because I had to go over to the Walmart there and pick up some stuff. And I said, oh, what is there to see and do? And he told me about the domes, the 3 domes, and there's a different garden themes in each of the domes. And that was really cool and unique and something different that wasn't anywhere else. So he was very full of information. He said, if you don't want to go there, then there's this and that. And he just gave me a whole list of stuff. And but it really shows that some people don't take notice of what's in their own area. They're happy going off, tripping around and everything else, but they have no idea what they have at home. And many years ago in the 80s, New Zealand, Tourism New Zealand started up a campaign that was called Don't Leave Home Till You've Seen the Country. And I thought, well, my parents already did that. They made sure that as we were growing up that we went on vacations around different parts of New Zealand, and they showed us our country. They showed us how to be a traveller within our own country, which was kind of cool. And that's where I got my travel bug from and my love for camping in caravans. You guys call them the trailer campers. And we had 5 people in those. We had the awning on the side and everything. And it was basically a three-sided tent with the caravan being the fourth wall. And us kids would sleep out there on camp stretchers, and Mum and Dad would sleep inside. And there were times that all 5 of us were in there, and it wasn't a problem. We had a great time. It was great. Yes, we had our ups and our downs during the trips, but we had a lot more ups than we did downs, and we had great experiences. I still remember going to Tolaga Bay and being there when we were in one of the stores there, and the fire siren went up, and the guy in the store says, "Quick, run outside and watch this." And this old fire engine that was probably originally drawn by horse and carriage had an engine, was tootling its way down the street, and a couple of guys ran out and hopped on. And then the milk tanker came out, and apparently that's full of water. And more guys hopped on that, and then a pickup truck comes down the street, and more guys run out and hop into the back of that, and off they went to fight the fire. So that was something different and unique to see. That was in New Zealand. So that's one of the things that I remember from one of our many, many, many vacations that we took together. So I'm looking for experiences that not many people get to see, and that tourists don't know about. Those little hidden gems. What's the hidden gem in your town, in your city, in your state? What's the one thing that you always take your guests, if somebody comes and stays with you, what's the one thing you always make sure they get to see and do when they're staying with you? So that's it from me for today. It's been another busy day. Tomorrow is going to be more work than running around like the last couple of days have been and getting settled in. I have food in the fridge. I have food in the freezer. So I have no need to go out to get food for meals at the moment, which is going to be nice. I've got pots to cook in. I've got plates to eat off. I've got cups to drink out of. I have glasses to drink out of. So there really is no need for me to go anywhere now. So now it's just going to be unpacking, finding what goes where, and getting some work done. So tomorrow's going to be mainly work. And then in the afternoon, I'll go grab my mail and come back and probably do some more work. So tomorrow's going to be a work day more than anything else. So hope you guys are having a super fantastic sparkling day. I know I have, getting soaked 3 times. I mean, this is rain wet here. It's dried now, but this is what it looks like after it's been in the rain. So anyway, have a super fantastic sparkling evening, and we'll catch you guys tomorrow for another day of adventures.